Welcome back to Beco'ach Level 2, Class 6. Like always, I would like us to humble our spirits and draw down our higher selves, which is our highest consciousness. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in the breath of life, which is high. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now receive these words. מחשבה בתולה טהורה ראשונה לפני זה האמת. מחשבה בתולה טהורה ראשונה לפני זה האמת. יוד ה' ו' ה' יוד ה' ו' ה' יוד ה' ו' ה'. Once again, that is the prayer that takes you back to your original state. It keeps you in your higher self. It assists you in making sure that you are connected to that pre-thought. That pre-thought comes the truth, which is that fleeting thought, that fleeting spirit speaking to you. Those gut urges, the thought that you normally wouldn't think about, that is your pre-thought. Once again, going over opening and closing portals. Having a respect for the polarity, taking accountability for understanding that when you open up portals, you attract, even in a space of, if you're still healing from aspects, lower aspects of yourself, you can potentially download and receive trickster energies, the lower vibration energies as well. So being responsible and opening and closing portals in the light. Making sure that you use either sound bowls or singing bells or tonality of your voice, something that's innately yours. Whatever comes to you as an open, natural way to open up portals, that's something that you should use. Also, using the clearing prayer is opening a portal with a clear consciousness, your clear, open, centered space. Also, closing a portal, a way that you could close a portal in a safe environment is using the word Selah. Selah implies that you closing the portal, but yet keeping the vibration of the right downloads and the right energy to come upon you. Our first 6 lines. Ana, Beco'ach, Gedulat Yemincha Tatir Tzrura. Kabel Rinat Amcha. שגבנו טהרנו נורא. נא גיבור דורשי ייחודיך כבבת שומרם. ברכם, טהרם, רחמי צדקתך תמיד גומלם. חסין קדוש ברוב טובך, נהל עדתך. יחיד גאה לעמך, פני זוכרי קדושותיך. Today we're going over the 7th line on the Sabbath day, which represents Yom Shabbat. Shabbatenu kabel, ushma tza'akatenu, yodea ta'alumot. Accept our cry, O Lord, and hear our wail. You that know all that is hidden. See, the cry of the people, it sounds like it's a negative, but the reality is when we cry from a pure intention, when we ask for healing, when we ask to align ourselves to our natural essence, when we ask for guidance, it's pure humility that we're activating. We're activating the energy of pureness. It is a cry out for help. It is a activating surrender that we continuously, as we walk on our journey, we need help. We need consistency. We need guidance. We're activating the channels of the heavenly realm, our higher selves, our ancestors, the heavenly realm, the angelic realm, asking for assistance and guidance continuously as you walk on your journey. No matter being in a spiritual journey for 20 years, you still need assistance. You still need guidance on the how to navigating this walk. This journey is all about consistency, applying surrender, and applying activated energy out the light. Your spirit essence. Now, the energy of Malkut, which is kingship or kingdom. See, last week we went over and implied the true essence. The week before, it was majesty. Majesty is about taking accountability, being the Godhead of your creation, being the Godhead of your life, taking a full accountability to be the one who navigates your life. So you're activating the energy of you are the sole accountable, responsible person in your world. You are taking control of your own DNA, meaning the tree of life. You are activating the healing, the guidance, and the love that you need to walk. Now, the energies behind the actual kingdom is the elements. The elements are not just the physical aspects of the elements. The elements represents an energy that we can walk, an energy that assists us in navigating this world. In Adam, in Genesis, Adam was giving dominion over the earth. Dominion over the earth was in the purest consciousness that you are the Godhead of your creation. You are the one who make the decisions on what environment you're going to live in. You make the decisions on what steps you'll take. But after you draw down your true essence as spirit, you are navigating in spirit. You are navigating in a celestial energy using a physical body. Earth element represents Adamah in Hebrew. Adamah, which came Adam. Adam is from Adamah, which means we are comprised of all the elements that we seek, all the energies that we need. They are already in us. We are comprised of every element that we experience on a day-to-day. Positive of the Adamah is grounding, realistic, recognition of limitations, plan, creation, balancing with creativity, humility, recognizing what is not working, and removing denial. This is removing the illusions of what is before us, what we see, what we experience. You are now not romanticizing what this life really is. You can see what it really is. You can see beyond the energy that we are experiencing today. If you look out at the world seems very chaotic. The world even seems like a fearful place. The world feels like it's not safe. But the reality is once you draw down your true essence, you draw down your spirit, you see life as its beauty. You see life as not just an obstacle course. You see the obstacle course as fun. You see the obstacle course as part of your journey, something that you can learn from. Things are happening for you as opposed to you. So you walk with a different energy of excitement, discovery, and readiness. Using the earth element as foundation to build strong core. You are here to gain the experiences, learn from the experiences, and apply what you learned about the experiences so that will navigate a stronger core within you, a stronger foundation of how you're going to build, how you're going to live this life today. Your values and honesty. You are now building essence. You are building a new home, a new kingdom at a true foundation of your true essence, minusing the program of society, minusing the programs of our ancestors, minus the programs of our families. It is now you taking accountability for your world. So when we think of kingdom, we're talking about your world, how you show up for your world, how you navigate, how the energy flows into your world. Understanding that the consciousness, the highest consciousness in a room always win. You are able to shift consciousness by your presence. Being in alignment with your true essence is what help you navigate this world. The negative aspects of the earth element energy is uneasiness, fearful, constriction, feeling constricted, feeling like there's nothing, I have no moves, I don't know what to do with my life. Victim, going into victim complex. If things are happening to me, the walls are closing in, I don't know what to do with myself. That is the energy of victim, unable to change. When you are faced with change, when you are faced with it's time to move, but you are stagnant, you are not willing to move, that is the negative aspect of the earth element. Repeating old habits. What is karmic debt? Karmic debt or karmic cycles speak to the fact that you keep replenishing, repeating the exact same experience, just in different people, different scenarios, whether it's family, whether it's romantic relationships, careers. You will continue to attract and relive the same experiences until you learn from the experience, until you now apply the learning from the experiences. Depressions. The fact that we see this world as chaotic, we see death all around us, we see people transitioning, people that we consider good people, people that we felt that they were righteous. Understanding, once you tap into your true essence and you understand the physiology of a soul, you no longer take things so personal. You no longer get stuck in energies of transition. Understanding that transition comes with more than just someone leaving this earthly realm. Transition is anything that you have to move and change into a new cycle. But when you allow depression to take over, that means that you are not processing the emotions. You're not going through the process of grieving and mourning the things that you lost. There's aspects of you that was the old you that you still may need to process. Tapping into the new you, knowing that the new you represents your highest good and your new way of life, your new foundation, doesn't mean that you do not have time and you shouldn't go through the process of grieving. And feeling of being stuck. Earth will make you feel like I'm stuck. I have no moves to make. If you're playing chess, if you see life as the game of chess, you will realize that there's always a move. And sometimes standing still is a move. Sometimes being quiet and going into solitude is a move. You may not flow the way that your ego expects you to flow. You may not flow the way that society works on a hamster wheel. You begin to work and navigate with the laws of nature, which there are ebbs and flows. There are times when we seek to move forward, and there's times where we have to sit still. Slowing down and beginning to let go. That phase is what assists you to shift the earth element. The earth element colors are earth tones, blacks, dark greens, browns. The chakra that represents the earth element is the root chakra. Avir, which is air. The air element, the energy of air, is the mediator between fire and water. It's responsible for regulating the electric fluids of fire and the magnetic fluids and water in the body. What does that mean? If you are in a rage, breathing and using the earth element and it's not a healthy nature, you will expand the rage. You will expand how you feel. You will expand the fire in you, as opposed to using the air element as a reduce of air, reducing the energy of rage, reducing the energy of go, 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 that overactive passion, which represents the fire. It is the energy that is neutral or mediating element. It has required attributes for fire and water. In air, we already have the electromagnetic energy. We already have the fire and water in it. In the body, this element represents the chest area, your breath, the breath of life. It represents the number 9, which is Chai. Chai is the breath of life. You can breathe in prana energy, prana air, which is the spirit, Ruach HaElohi, your breath of life, your spirit, or you can breathe in the rage, the anger, you can explode with this energy. The breath of life, the cycle of rebirth, awakening, remembering the element of air is for expansion. Wherever energy you are in, whatever energy you are in, if you are in grief, your air can expand that. If you are in rage, your air can expand that. But if you're in a flow state, your air can expand that. So understanding how to use the element of air, how to use the element of air with intention. When you're using the purest intention of breathing in prana, breathing in the actual breath of life, breathing in your true essence as spirit, you will navigate and expand whatever energy that you need. The water element and its energy. The positive aspects of this energy flows through all things, teaching us about the ebbs and flows of life. Understanding there's times where there are tides and there's times when there are streams. There are times when there are droughts. There are times when there is flow. Going through the ebbs and flows of nature, allowing yourself to flow with the waters of nature. It's an energy that keeps us peaceful, relaxed, meditative, blissful, floating, motivated, being opposed to doing or setting boundaries. The ability to say no. Water flowing does not mean that you can't say no. Flowing in your essence is knowing when to say no, knowing when to stop, knowing when this is not in alignment. Flowing state is being in a state of knowing when to slow down, knowing when to be in control, and knowing when to let go. The element of water is mime. Mime represents water. The negative energy aspects of the element of water is lethargy, apathy, narcissism, laziness, sloth, perfectionism. Let's talk about perfectionism. When we're so busy perfecting things, when we're so busy trying to control things, that is an energy that keeps us running from our true nature. Our true nature is to allow. Our true nature is understanding the elements. Our true nature is to ride the waves of the energy as opposed to feeling drowned, consumed, and trying to control. That's like trying to control a wave. That's like trying to control the waters that flows. Learning to not navigate and flow with the water as opposed to controlling it. Obsessive behavior is an energy that doesn't serve us. It's an energy that means lack of trust. Obsession is lack of trust. Compulsive planning, lack of trust. It's all in the energy of obsession. When we obsess over things, that means we do not trust. When we hoard things, that means we do not trust. When we overly think of things obsessively, it means we do not trust ourselves. We do not trust nature. We do not trust the universe, which means we do not trust God. Remember, our bodies are composed of 70% water, which it affects our energy of flow. It affects how we allow. This energy is governed by the cycles of the moon. The moon shows you and tells you how to flow in your natural state. One of the most important things that we all should master is our moon cycles. When we understand our moon cycles according to our birth charts, this is why it's imperative for each of us to master our own science. When you master your science and you understand the natural flows of your life, then you will begin to truly walk in its element of flow. Fire element in its energy. In the positive, the energy is a transformation, urgency for change. It's the process of alchemy. Phase where restlessness is expressed during this phase. Meaning you restless, you can feel that it's time for something new. You know, your body, your essence tell you it's time for change. But if you are not using the element of water, if you are not using the element of allow, you are going to feel restless. You're not going to know when, and you do not trust the change. You do not accept change. It is a passionate energy. It makes the body wants to move, continue with activity, creativity, expansion, intense sexual energy. Intense sexual energy is not just for procreating the physical life. It is procreating creativity, procreating ideas, procreating the energy of flow, knowing how to move. The Kundalini energy and courage. The Kundalini energy is about expansion in knowledge, expansion in wisdom, expansion in movement. It is courage that assists us. The fire element assists us with that burning desire, and it helps activate the passion and the courage that we need to do the movement, to stand. Ash, fire. The negative aspects is anxiety to move. We are anxious. We don't feel positive. We don't feel courage. We don't feel strong enough to do the things that we need to do. Constant chaos. When we're not able to see beyond what we have going on. Impulsiveness, struggle, hyperactive, abusive of all kinds of abuse. Escapism, using negative energy, alcohol, drugs, relationships, sex. We use abusive energies to keep us from expanding and expecting and moving forward. We have to use the energy for movement as opposed to staying still or erasing those feelings or trying to suppress those feelings. The feeling of blame, blaming others for your life not moving. Rage, when you do not understand why things are happening. The feeling of now or never. Sometimes when we overly activate it in fire, then we are constantly trying to push ourselves to its limits as opposed to allowing the natural cycles of when it's time to have that energy of expansion, that energy of movement, creativity. Creativity comes with the right cycles. The human being is composed of all these elements, and they are very active energies in our lives, whether this is the energy or the substance. We need the earth element to ground. We need the trees and the oxygen that it gives off. We need the life force of air. We need the life force of water in the actual element, as well as knowing how to navigate our hearts, knowing how to walk in our true essence. The elements is what gives us life. Malkut, which is kingship or kingdom. The 7th verse of Ana Beco'ach prayer connecting us to Malkut, assisting us with the power of rejuvenation. We can use the line to pray, meditate on renewal, specifically to jumpstart any process where we feel stuck or stagnant in our careers, in our love lives, in our relationships, in lifelong dreams. Using this energy, we can get the chance to recalibrate our energy, to reach out our true potential in this world, to help reach your full potential in navigating this earth realization, this earth school, this university. We have to apply everything that we have. The crystals, the energies. We have everything at our disposal now. The light, the phase of enlightenment, this Ana Beco'ach prayer, the science behind the Ana Beco'ach prayer is us using these tools to navigate our existence, to navigate our work, understanding the shadows, understanding the lower aspects of us, being in a space, in the aspect of flow. Your true essence know the science. Your true essence been here before million times, so it already know how to navigate. Draw down, call on your true essence, call on your higher self to navigate this world. It already knows what you need to know. You just don't remember. That's why you have to apply the tools to activate your memory. Remember, TOR stands for Team of Remembrance. Remembering who you are as your essence so you can use it. You can apply it. This energy we use to meditate, to absorb all the light into our bodies, our minds. Remember, the mind is not the brain in which we use. It is the heart that fuels the brain. Where is your heart? Your heart is what activates the thoughts. Rather, if you are still fearful, your thoughts will be fearful. If you are still in rage, if you're still resentful, if you're still hurt, then your mind will activate, your brain will activate those energies, those thoughts. When your heart is pure, then you trust more. Your thoughts are pure. It activates a clear confidence in this earth walk. Using this seventh line is the spiritual vessel to which pours all the light generated through all the 6 lines. When we align our prayers with the proper meditations of the Ana Beco'ach and ask for what we desire for a pure heart, what you desire will change based on your essence. Your desires are not going to be a Bentley. Your desires are not just going to be a mansion. Your desire is not going to be a full bank account just to say you have a full bank account. Your desires are going to be based on the true essence of your spirit. It's going to feel love. It's going to want grace. It's going to flexibility. It's going to draw down and desire the pure, true freedom that the essence of spirit can give. That's what your desire is going to be. Peace. You're going to desire love, the true essence of kingship, the true essence of family, the true essence of the God elements in your life. Your desires will change. It does not mean that you don't want a high quality life. It does not mean that you don't deserve to live abundantly. But the first desires that you will truly innately call on and draw will be the divine qualities. That will change as you expand into your true essence of spirit. Understanding that this energy is like a save button. The Ana Beco'ach, we ask, we desire from pure heart, our prayers will be answered. Of sovereignty, you have the ability as a sovereign spirit to ask for what you need, what your spirit need to navigate this earth, and thus will affect change in the world around you, the people around you, the careers that you choose. Everything will be navigated through the true essence of your spirit. You will no longer do things and require things that is not for your highest good. Desire from your true aspect of who you are. The final aspects in the tree of life, it signifies the manifestation of the divine energy in the physical world, the vessel through which spiritual forces interact with our reality. Malkut relates to the realms of action. You are calling down for action, guidance, to act, to be proactive, not reactive. And the interface between the divine and the mundane. You are asking to draw the above and the below and be in a balanced energy. Understanding your true essence will allow you to navigate and experience the beauty that this earth realm have to offer. The beauty of love and peace and genuine love and energy amongst human beings. The interconnectedness of all living beings. It's a complex technology. That concept with the rich symbolism connecting to the earthly realm, to the higher spiritual dimensions, navigating a channel between the balance, navigating, bringing back the things that you need from the different realms, whether it's your voice, whether it's open courage, whether it's unconditional love, whether it's science, whether it's know-how. You already know what you need to know. You just have to remember what you know. The energy of Malkut, the Mem represents the flowing waters, the element of water. It symbolizes the divine feminine energy, which is the creative energy, and the womb-like aspect of creation. A womb is not just to give birth to physical souls. The womb is also to give birth to every idea, to the legacy you are here to fulfill, to the guidance, to the experience you are here to fulfill. It represents the aspiration to receive wisdom and share it with others. The Lamet symbolizes learning, teaching, and aspirations to the higher knowledge. It represents the aspiration of receiving the wisdom and share it. Give it to the world that you are learning. Give it to the people who are surrounding you. Share the knowledge of the herbs that you tapped into. Share the knowledge for healing that you are tapped into. Share the knowledge of the true science and the laws of nature. That's why we're here. The Kaf represents the palm of the hand, symbolizing the power to receive and to give. It signifies the capacity to grasp and to hold on to the divine energy. Vav represents the channel of connection between the heavenly realms, the higher and the lower realms. It signifies the divine link that connects to everything, your spirit and the earthly experience. Tav symbolizes the sign or seal representing the columnating everything in one. Understanding that even as a sovereign being, as a sovereign link to the divine plan, you are still part of the collective. You are still one drop in the ocean. You are still part of the unity consciousness of creation and the realization of potential. You are always actively looking for the potential of movement. The energy of the root chakra, the color that represents the root chakra is Chum. Chum is Chet, representing the 8th energy. The number 8 represents the infinity, represent eternity, represents the feminine divine, which is creation, represent Chesed, which is grace or loving kindness. It signifies benevolence, energy, expansion, and the flow of energy, life force, which is Chai, which is the breath of life, which is prana energy. Vav, once again, associated with the 6th sphere, Tiferet, which is glory or beauty, representing the harmony and the balance. It acts as a connector bridge between the higher and the lower realms. The final mem represents the element of water and is often connected to the concept of the mem, which is water's flow. Being in a flow state, being allowing things, letting go of control. Control is an illusion. The one thing you can control is the allow. The one thing you can give yourself permission is to feel. The one thing you are in control of is that you are on the earthly realm and you can choose the higher realm, or you can choose just the earthly realm and go through the experience that the earthly realm have to offer. But you are in control of your choice. Aside from that, everything else is an illusion. Once you choose to walk, allow the walk to be navigated through your spirit. Allow God to help you navigate this world. Signifying understanding and receptivity. You are receptive to the understanding of the flows and the ebbs and flows of life. You are receptive to change. You are receptive to understanding that spirit is in all things. Consciousness is all things. You are now in a space of allowing the God energy to flow through you. So you are the pure conduit of light. You feel and heal your DNA cells. You feel and change how you receive things, how you expect things, how you feel about things. Everything within you will elevate. Like elevated consciousness, you will expand. You will treat life differently. You will experience life differently. The clothesline. Baruch Shem Kvod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Remember, this is the line that we whisper to ourselves. We are closing out with holiness. We are closing out with giving thanks to the Creator. The word Baruch means blessed, the honor of the God. Blessed, for his energy lives forever. That is the energy you are literally comprising and closing the Ana Beco'ach prayer with blessing and gratitude. The last line, we whisper this line silently to ourselves. It is based on the complex technology. Some of this energy you don't always understand. You don't always understand all of the details. Some of this energy that I'm teaching you to expand into, you may not understand it at just taking this class. This class is setting and feeding you a energy, a seed, just so you can begin to start nourishing that seed. By you nourishing that seed, you will receive the understanding of this energy. You will prepare yourself and your body for the energy that I'm teaching in this class. Level 2 is only you beginning to embody this energy, giving your body permission to walk in this energy, to draw this energy down, so you can begin to nourish the seeds that I am planting in you to walk. It's like a save button, saving this energy within you that you called into you. You are now walking in this energy. Intention. Remember the power of kavanah. Kavanah is intention. Intention is the pure primary force in the letters of the 72 names of God. It is the energy or the vehicle in which we draw down the appropriate energy for our prayers, our meditations. It's not enough to just say, I want it. It's not enough to say that I need this. It is being in the pure intention of, I activate surrender. I activate assistance. I activate the energy of allow. And now I'm asking with my heart, not my logic mind, not my need to know just so I can say I know. But from my heart space, I am asking with the pure intention for healing. I am asking with pure intention for guidance. I am asking for pure attention to align me to the frequency of everything that I desire, everything that I need, and everything that I deserve. It is through that energy that you will draw down the specific purpose, aligning your consciousness with the divine energies to manifest the desired outcomes. Intention is thought to affect the spiritual energetic dimensions, shaping the result of one's and incarnations with the universe. It is your intention. How do you fuel an intention? It is your heart. who fuels the intention. With your heart, will you manifest quickly? And with your heart, you will manifest the right things that you want. So it all begins with your heart, your love for yourself, your asking for pure energy to heal yourself, your pure intention to activate healing for your humanity, activating pure healing for earth, activating pure intentions for healing and light for God to walk amongst us. It is your intention that will activate all that you ask for. To place these ancient energies in the words in English or any modern language, it deprives the pure consciousness, the unlocking of the light codes, the consciousness that you're asking for, the assistance that you're asking for to experience the power of the sacred language. This language, what we approved in the level 2 is that this language, each letter holds a transformative energy to assist you in the higher realm, assisting you in navigating the energy that you need on this earth plane. This ancient language holds the light vibration and frequency that we need to heal ourselves, to learn and master ourselves, to understand who we are, what our purpose here on life, and how we navigate that. Now tapping into the meditative part of this prayer and activating the Beco'ach as an initiation. The meditation, we will go over the portal, open the portals with the clearing prayer. We will start with the first line of the Beco'ach and close out the Beco'ach, even with the closeout line. We will begin the heart breath and then carve and activate the energies of the letters, the energies of the elements, and the energy of the Beco'ach and its full embodiment. See you in the meditation. Selah.